neither 8. Favorable events are neither 8 nor 9. It occurs 36 minus 9 times. 36 minus 9 times. So what is required probability? Probability of not getting 8 or 9. 8. Probability of not getting 8 or 9 is equal to 36 minus 9 by 36. What is it? 1 minus 1 by 4. What is it? What is it? 3 by. Have you got the same or not? Sometimes I also may commit mistakes while doing the calculation. Okay. If you keenly observe that, you can easily identify. Don't follow it blindly. Do the calculation your own. That is important. That is required. Don't copy the things. Right? Next. Right. Next question. When a pair of dice were rolled, once, what is the probability? What is the probability? What is the probability of getting an even sum? Even sum. SUM sum. Even sum. Even sum. You can say easily. Yes. When you are starting 112, 16, 612, 66. Okay. So what you are getting here? All possible outcomes, right? Even sum. When you will get even sum, for example, for the first row, 1, 1, even or not? Next, 1, 3 will be even. Next, 1, 5 will be even. So for every row, you are getting 3. Okay. Again, for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will get 3 even sum, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. What about the required probability? 18 by, speak out. 18 by 36. Odd sum means? What is odd sum? What is the probability of getting odd sum? Again, 18 by 36. Write down. The probability of getting even sum. The probability of getting even sum when a pair of dice were rolled. When a pair of dice were rolled is equal to 18 by 36. 18 by 36. That equals to right. Right, next one. A fair dice, a fair or unbiased die is rolled once, is rolled once, is rolled once, rolled once. If 1 comma 2 comma 3 turns up, if 1 comma 2 comma 3 turns up, then the die is rolled again. Then the die is rolled again. Again means for the second time only, not again and again. Okay, do remember, again means only for second time, not repeatedly. Okay, right. If the die is have got the score 1, 2 or 3, then it is rolled for second time only. That is the meaning of the question given again. Then what is the probability? What is the probability? What is the probability? Write down. What is the probability that the sum of scores, the sum of scores is at least 6. The sum of scores is at least 6. At least 6. Okay. You read the question. If you want, I'll give you the options also, because options may give you confusion. Option A, right. So what is given? You have given a dice, cubical fate dice. It is rolled once. When it is rolled once, what are the possible outcomes? What are possible outcomes? Tell me, what are possible outcomes? Telida, we are discussing about the cubical fate dices. It is rolled once. What are possible outcomes? You tell me, what are the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have written only 3. Again, I am going to write. You may get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now let us observe. If 1 turns up, the die is rolled again. Again means not repeatedly, for the second time. Okay. You have got 1 turns up. Now what are possible outcomes? You may get 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, right. If 2 turns up, what are possible outcomes? 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, next 2, 6. If 3 turns up, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, next 3, 6. If 4 turns up, what is the question asked? If 1, 2, or 3 turns up, then the die is rolled second time. Not for 4 and 5 and 6. Only for 1, 2, 3, second toss is allowed. Okay. So for 4, 5, 6, if 4 turns up, you just keep it as it is. If 5 turns up, keep it as it is. 6, no second toss. Okay. Now, because of the condition given it to you, if 1, 2, 3 turns up, the die is rolled for second time or rolled again. How many exhaustive events are there? How many? Everything I have written on the board. You are looking at me. Just look at the board and tell me how many exhaustive events I have written. What about 4? Is it not the exhaustive event? What about 5? What about 6? Were they included in exhaustive events or not? Why? You have tossed the dice once. You may get either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6 also included in exhaustive events. Okay, you can't say no. Suppose you have tossed it once. If 4 comes up, then that is one exhaustive event. If 5 turns up, that is one exhaustive event. If 6 turns up, that is one exhaustive event. How you can say no? Now tell me what are number of exhaustive events? How many? 21. Because of that condition, the number of exhaustive events are 21. Write down. Write down. Here in this problem, the number of exhaustive events are. You have to write that. Unless you write it, you won't get the what you call why we are writing 21. Here in this problem, the number of exhaustive events are how many? 21. Number of exhaustive events are 21. Okay. Next. What are favorable events? Yes. What are favorable events? Read the question. I have not written on the board and it is not written on my face. If I am asking something, you can read the question. Yes, please. Ma, last. Are you listening? Yourself. నేను ఎవరిని అడుగుతానో వాళ్ళు మాత్రం పక్క చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. నేను ఎవరిని అడిగానో వాళ్ళకి తెలిసింది కానీ చెప్పటంలే. ఏమ్మా నువ్వే చెప్పు. What is the question asked? What are favorable events? Read the question. You have not written. So I just at least refer the others notes. పక్కన వాళ్ళ నోట్స్ అన్న చూడు. కూర్చో. అమ్మా కూర్చోండి. చెప్పండి ఏంటి? 3/21. I'm asking the number of favorable events. What are favorable events? Amma, my notes రాయండి. Open your notes, open the cap and ignite the pen and start writing. Okay. Number of favorable events. What are favorable events? The sum of the scores is at least 6. Start counting now. Sum of the scores is at least 6. That means it may be this or this. 1, 5, 1, 6. Sum is 6 and 7. Here 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 2, 4 means 6. 2, 5 is 7. 2, 6 is 8. Next. 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. So far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you have any other favorable event? Yes or no? Why no? At least 6 means this is also included. How many favorable events now? There are 10 favorable events. So the favorable events are 10. Required probability is 10 by 21. Because of the condition, probability of B success 1 minus 5 by 21. What is it now? 16 by 21. Okay. So we have now two answers. Probability of A success and probability of B success. Two values you have got. What is the answer? The answer. If you want to say the answer, you need to know the question. Read the question. What is the question asked? Find the probability of success to that of B success. Find the probability of A success to that of B success. So we have asked to find probability of A's success divided by probability of B's success. The comparison was asked. You need to find the probability of A success to that of B success. That means probability of A success divided by probability of B success. What is probability of A success? 1 by 3 by 16 by 21. 3, 7. 7 by 16. Now tell me, if A is getting 7 times success, how many times B will get success? How many? 16 times. Okay. If A is getting 7 successes, B will get 16 successes. Okay. Whose success ratio is more now? Whose success ratio? Whose success ratio? B success ratio. Why? Why it is more? What is the reason? Why it is more? Yes? Suppose, do remember, this is very important thing related with investments. రిలయన్స్ కంపెనీ ఉందా? రిలయన్స్ కంపెనీ వాళ్ళ యొక్క మొత్తం క్యాపిటల్ని ఎన్నిట్లో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేశారు? రిలయన్స్ పెట్రోలియం, రిలయన్స్ వాళ్ళ ఫస్ట్ ఏంటో తెలుసా? ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్. ఆయన పెట్రోల్ బంక్లో పనిచేస్తాడు కానీ ఆయిల్ కాదు. ఫస్ట్ ఆయన ఏం చేసేవాడంటే రిలయన్స్ యజమాని ఎవరు? అంబానీనే. అందరూ అంబానీలే వాళ్ళందరూ. యజమాని అసలు ఒరిజినల్ ధీరూభాయ్, ధీరజ్ లాల్ హీరాలాల్ అంబానీ, ధీరూభాయ్ అంబానీ అంటారు షార్ట్ కట్లు. ధీరూభాయ్ అంబానీ ఆయనకున్నటువంటి మొత్తాన్ని కూడా ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యాబ్రిక్స్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ ఉండేది, ఆ తర్వాత అంటే టెక్స్టైల్స్, నెక్స్ట్ ఆయిల్స్, అండ్ దెన్ సిరామిక్ అంటే ఈ పింగాణి వస్తువులు అంటారు కదా వాటి మీద. ఆ తర్వాత దెన్ దే వెంట్ ఆన్ టు వెజిటబుల్ మార్కెట్స్. హ్యావ్ యూ వెంట్ టు బిగ్ సినిమా, బిగ్ బజార్ అంటారు, బిగ్ సినిమా విన్నారా? అవెవరివి? రిలయన్స్ వాళ్ళవి. ఓకే. సో ఇన్ దిస్ మేనర్ దే హ్యావ్ ఇన్వెస్టెడ్ their entire capital onto different commodities. ఓకే. వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఇంత డబ్బు ఉంటే వాటిని కొన్నిట్లో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ వచ్చారు. దట్స్ వై దే ఆర్ గెటింగ్ హ్యూజ్ ప్రాఫిట్స్. At the time when Dheeraj Lal Heeralal passed away, he got his entire company worth of 70,000 crores. 70,000 కోట్ల రూపాయలు విలువ వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ విలువ. ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ ముఖేష్ అంబానీ ప్రాపర్టీ ఈజ్ మోర్ దాన్ 5 lakhs of crores. మోర్ దాన్ ఆర్ అరౌండ్, ఇట్ ఫ్లక్చుయేట్స్. 70,000 కోట్లు ఎక్కడ, 5 లక్షల కోట్లు ఎక్కడ? ఓకే. Why they have got that much of development or the increment in their profits or in their entire worth? Huh? Because they have invested their investments on different commodities. మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కానివ్వండి, బిజినెస్ చేయడంలో కానీ వేరు వేరు వాటిలో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేశారు. అంటే మీరు బాగా చదువుకొని గొప్ప వాళ్ళై, గొప్ప ఇండస్ట్రియలిస్ట్ లేకపోతే గొప్ప బిజినెస్ మ్యాన్లు, బిజినెస్ ఉమెన్లు అయిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తారు? మీ డబ్బు మొత్తాన్ని ఒక దానిలో ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయకూడదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇన్వెస్ట్ ఆన్ డిఫరెంట్ కమోడిటీస్. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ వన్ ఈజ్ గెటింగ్ డౌన్, ద అదర్ మే రైజ్ అప్. Even if all maximum number of commodities are getting down, one may give you the profits. So the cumulative effort will be more profitable than that of investing on only one. Listen carefully. Here, A is having only one share. A invested on only one commodity. That's why A's success is 1/3. Okay. But B invested on 3 commodities, like 3 shares. Okay. If B is also having one share, if B is also having one share, what will be probability of B success? Amma, totally 9 are there. 9C1 in the denominator. Again, 3C1 in the numerator. If B is also having only one share, the success rate of or the success probability of B will be 3C1 by 9C1, nothing but 1/3. As B is having more shares, as B invested on more, B's success rate is more than that of A. If A gets success for 7 times, B will get success for 16 times. Okay, that's why always the investors invest their money on more commodities, not on one. Recent go cinema వచ్చిందిగా, See, these are the notations we are using. Now, while we are discussing about the addition theorem and probability, okay, addition theorem and probability, we need to know about the difference between mutually exclusive and mutually not exclusive. Okay, right now. If A comma B are, if A comma B are two mutually exclusive events, two mutually exclusive events, mutually exclusive. Yesterday I think I have explained with plenty of examples. What is the meaning of mutually exclusive? Happening of one prevents the happening of all other events in that experiment. Happening of one prevents the happening of all other events in that experiment. That's called mutually exclusive. What you have written now? If A and B are two mutually exclusive events, if A happens, it prevents happening of B. If B happens, it prevents happening of A. Okay. Then the probability of happening, right now, and the probability of happening, probability of happening either A or B, either A or B, as a result of one trial, as a result of one trial, as a result of one trial in an experiment, in an experiment, probability of happening either A or B as a result of one trial. One trial. Listen. Addition theorem always discuss about one trial. As a result of one trial. ఒకసారి ఒక ట్రయల్ లోనే ఏ కానీ బి కానీ అయ్యేటువంటి సంభావ్యత, ఏ కానీ బి కానీ సంభవించే విధము. That is the meaning of probability. Okay. Probability of happening either A or B. What is the case? Mutually exclusive. If A occurs, it prevents the happening of. A occurs, prevents the happening of. If a baby boy is going to born, it prevents the happening of baby girl. Not in the case of twins. Only a single child. Okay. And I said clearly, third gender is not allowed at the time of birth. Am I right or not? It depends on their choice at the time of registering for vote or registering for other things, employment or anything. Okay. Now tell me, what is probability of happening either A or B? Tell me, you can get A or B. That's enough. Mutually exclusive. If A occurs, it prevents happening of B. If B occurs, it prevents happening of A. There are some answers. Okay. If A and B are not mutually exclusive, write the second thing. If A comma B are not mutually exclusive, if A comma B are if A comma B are not mutually exclusive. Give me an example for not mutually exclusive. See, you are writing university examination. So, in your class, if in a certain subject, if 10 members are getting 100 out of 100, you all 10 are eligible to get the gold medal in that particular subject. Am I right or not? In academics, in academics, in academics, getting gold medal is not mutually exclusive. ఒకళ్ళ కన్నా ఎక్కువ మందికి గోల్డ్ మెడల్ వచ్చే అవకాశం ఎక్కడ రైట్ అంటే దాన్ని బైఫర్కేట్ చేయాలి అంటే they may take some other criteria. But in competitive examination, like in GATE, first rank comes only for only one. Okay. Even two people have got the same marks based on the age or some other criteria are considered, and they give the first rank only for one. Getting ranking system in competitive examination are mutually exclusive. But ranking system in academic examination are not mutually exclusive. Now I'm going to give you one more example. That A be the event of getting rain, R-A-I-N, rain. B be the event of getting sun, not S-O-N, S-U-N. Do remember, B be the event of getting S-U-N, sun, not S-O-N. Today S-O-N గురించి అవసరం లేదు. So let us think about only S-U-N. Now tell me, getting rain and getting sun, both are mutually exclusive or not? Is there any possibility of getting both at the same time? Am I speaking French, German, Russian? If you are able to understand my language, you can answer. Is there any possibility of getting both S-U-N, sun and rain at the same time? You can say loudly. Yes, there is a possibility of getting both rain and sun at the same time. Okay, they can appear at the same time. So, what kind of events they are now? Mutually exclusive or not? Mutually exclusive or not? They are not. So, in such a case, how to write this? Write down. If A comma B are not mutually exclusive, then the probability of getting either A or B, either A or B. Again, no power. Probability of getting either A or B. So what is it now? P of A plus, wait, plus, what is this? P of B happening of either A or B, not both. What is the meaning of not both? Minus P of A intersection B. Minus P of A intersection B. Is it clear now? Right. Okay. So these two are the theorems related with the addition of probability, or theorem on addition probability. Addition theorems on probability. I have a question. In a race, the odds in favor of 4 horses. The odds in favor of 4 horses is 1, 2, 3, and 4. H1, H2, H3, H4 are given as 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, respectively. 1 to 7, respectively. Respectively. Assuming that, assuming that, assuming that a dead heat is not possible. Assuming that a dead heat is not possible. What is the chance that? What is the chance that one of the hearts wins the race? One of the hearts, one of the hearts wins the race. Okay. In this problem, we have given 4 horses. We have given 4 horses. And odds in favor. Odds in favor. See, listen carefully. If you have given odds in favor of A is M to N is probability of happening of A equals to M by M plus N. Write down this. Odds in favor. If odds in favor of A is M to N, odds in favor of A is M to N means probability of happening of A is M by M plus N. The same manner, if odds against is given, odds against.
फास्ट करेंगे पूजा उसे रूल्स के बिल्कुल
favor means happening of A. Favor means happening of A. Against means what? Not happening. Listen. You are supposed to write favor means A. Not happening is A complement. Against means A complement. M to N same. M by M plus N. M to N is M by M plus N. That's enough. Okay. For Agnes we have type complement. For favor we have type A. That's enough. Okay, now is it clear? Come on. What's the problem? Last. Is it clear? You are doing some other work other than this work. This work is more important than that work. You can do that work later. Yes, you are working for that point. No. Be concentrated. Right. Okay, listen. Odds in favor of A means B of A. Odds against means B of A complement. M to M means M by M plus N. Here also M to M means M by M plus N. Now, what is the given data? Odds in favor of 4 horses given. What are those? P of H1. Speak out now. P of H1 equals what? 1 by 1 by 4 P of into 1 by 1 plus P of into P of into 3 1 by P of into 4 1 by that's enough. This is given data. The data given to is this one. Now, dead heat is not possible. What is the meaning of dead heat? What is the meaning of dead heat? What is the meaning of heat? Amma? It is not the temperature which makes the horse dead. Huh? What is the meaning of dead heat? Heat means it's an event. Suppose in a race, if 100 people are participating, listen, if 100 people are participating in 100 meters race, okay, the organizer may not provide 100 tracks. కొంతమంది 100 మీటర్స్ రేస్ లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తే 100 ట్రాక్ పెట్టాలి అంతేనా వరుసగా 100 ఉండాలి ఏ గ్రౌండ్ లో అయినా 100 ట్రాక్ ఉంటాయా say yes or no no it is not possible so what they will do they will divide 100 people into different groups okay so they will conduct different events heat 1 heat 2 heat 3 so on heat 10 among all those heats whoever comes as first and they will conduct the finals finally okay heat means it's an event race course, it means it is an event. Is it clear? It means it is an event, right? What is that heat? What is that heat? Listen, if two or more than two horses wins the race, then organizer has to give the prize money to all the people who put or bet their money on those all the horses. ఓకే ఆ రేస్ లో అన్ని హార్సెస్ లేక రెండు లేక ఎక్కువ హార్సెస్ క్వికెస్ట్ సైడ్ లో దాటిని అనుకోండి సో ద ఆర్గనైజర్ హ్యాస్ టు గివ్ ప్రైజ్ మనీ టు ఎవ్రీబడి who put their money on those two horses it is quite impossible for him if all the horses cross the same distance in same time then the organizer has to give double or triple amount to all the people. Is it possible? Then he has to sort everything or sometimes he has to commit suicide because it is not possible. He cannot give the prize money to everybody. Is it possible? Then what he will do? He will cancel that event. He will cancel that event saying that it has dead heat. Okay, what is the meaning of dead heat? If two or more than two are winning the race, then that race is going to be get cancelled by saying that it is dead heat. Okay, dead heat means the organizer will cancel the event if two or more than two will get or wins the race. I don't know. That is important. Okay, it is not the temperature which makes the heart dead. It is not temperature. Right up. If two are more than two horses,
తీసేయండి ఫ్లెక్లన్నీ
if
తీసేసి
two are more than two horses, wins the race, wins the race, wins the race. Okay. One is winning, remaining are losing wins. What type of events these are? What type of events? Mind application. Stop breaking. Only one will win, the remaining will lose. What type of events? Mutually exclusive. In the example. Given problem, it was not given whether they are mutually exclusive or not. By the conditions given in the problem, you need to understand whether they are mutually exclusive or not. If they are mutually exclusive, you need to write the first type of formula. Okay. If they are not mutually exclusive, second formula you need to write. Is it clear? Yes or no? Write the next one. Right, next question. What is the probability of getting? What is? What is the probability of getting an S or a straight? An S, yes, yes, E. An S or a straight from a deck of DECK. From a deck of 52 playing cards. From a deck of 52 playing cards. Playing number. What's the word play చేస్తారు? Good. కరెక్ట్గా whatever ఏదో చెప్పారు. Playing 52 Right. Playing cards here. You want to buy interest here. చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ని టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ కార్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి? Oh, that's good. Great. Tell me what type of cards you are having. Starting with cards. Next. Diamonds. Next. Clubs. Next. Spade. Right. This is hearts. Diamonds. Now please note down. And how many colors you are having? Good practice. Right. So each type of card starts with yes. Next one is yes. Okay. And good. Okay. So totally how many cards? How many? Same in the same manner. Yes to king for diamonds. Again yes to king for clubs. Again yes to king. So if it comes, then we will discuss. Here in this problem, what is the probability of getting? Huh? What is the probability of getting? Yes. అమ్మా ఇక్కడ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటంటే ఏస్ అండ్ స్పేడ్, ఏస్ ఆర్ స్పేడ్, both are very very important. Here the question is given yes or a spade. Now you tell me, do you have a card which is both ace and spade? Do you have a card which is both ace and spade? ఏమ్మా అన్ని గత స్మృతులు ప్లేయింగ్ కార్డ్స్లో అన్ని గుర్తు తెచ్చుకుంటే ఎట్లా? You are more enthusiastic about that remembering those games. That's why you are more happy. Now you tell me, do you have a card which is both ace and spade? How many cards are there? There is a card which is both ace and spade. There are only 4 aces. How many spades are there? How many spades? 13 spades are there. Okay. There is a card which is both ace and spade. No doubt. There is a card which is both ace and spade. So here the events are, what type of events? Both rain and sun may appear at the same time. Both ace and spade on the same card. What type of events these two are? Mutually exclusive or not? Not mutually exclusive. Write down that. Here, ace and spade are not mutually exclusive. Not mutually exclusive. So probability of drawing an ace or a spade, P of A union S equals to P of A plus P of S minus P of A intersection S, because they are not mutually exclusive, because there is a card which is both. Okay. Now you tell me, what is probability of drawing an ace? Totally we have 52 cards. We are drawing only one card. Out of 52, choose one. One chosen out of 52. In 52, see one ways. Okay. Now I am writing the value for ace. How many aces are there? There are 4 aces. Choose one of them. So probability of drawing an ace equals to 4C1 by 52C1 plus what is next? Probability of drawing spade. Again you are having 52C1. How many spades are there? 13C1 minus totally how many cards we are having? 52. Choose one. Okay, how many cards which have both ace and spade? Only one. Choose that one. One chosen out of that one. Both ace and spade. So what is the answer? 4 plus 13 minus 1. 16 by 52. 4 by 13. Is it okay or not? If the question is asked ace and spade, if it is asked ace and spade, what is the answer? Huh? Last one. If the question is asked ace and spade, what is the answer? Ace and spade. What is the answer? Wait, 1 by 52 only. Only 1 by 52 only. Am I right or not? Ace or spade means you have to write this. Is it clear? Clear or not? This is ace and spade. Only 1 by 52. And R full stop comma also plays very important role. Okay, you need to be very careful about that. Probability of drawing ace or a spade is nothing but this one. Okay, Nama? Right? Write down next another problem. Write down. There are 40 tickets. There are 40 tickets. 40 tickets numbered numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, so on 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on 40. Four tickets are drawn at random. 4 tickets are drawn at random. At random. At random. And arranged in ascending order. And arranged in ascending order. Arranged in ascending order. As T1 less than, T2 less than, T3 less than, T4. T1 less than, T2 less than, T3 less than, T4. What is the probability What is the probability that the third ticket is 25? What is the probability that the third ticket is 25? Here addition theorem is not required. Only the definition of probability is required. Okay, only definition of probability. There is no application of addition theorem. We have given 40 tickets numbered 1 to 40. After taking 4 tickets out of those 40, they were arranged in ascending order. T1 less than, T2 less than, T3 less than, T4, right? The third ticket must be 25. That is favorable thing. Now what is required probability? Totally we have 40. Choose 4 out of it. 4 chosen out of 40. That can be done in 40C4 ways. 4 chosen out of 40. That can be done in how many ways? 40C4 ways, right? This is about number of exhaustive events. Number of exhaustive events. Now you tell me what is favorable? What is favorable? After arranging them in ascending order, the third ticket must be 25. Third ticket is 25 means first two must be from where to where? 1 to 24. So this can be done in how many ways? 24C2. First two tickets must be T1 and T2 must be from 1 to 24. Suppose first one is 24, second one is 23. After choosing them, then we will arrange T1 as 23, T2 as 24. Is after choosing them, we are arranging in ascending order. It is not ascendingly chosen. After choosing the tickets, after taking the tickets randomly, we are arranging in ascending order. Okay, right. First two tickets can be chosen from 1 to 24 in 24C2 ways. And whenever unsounds, multiplication. Multiplication. Say yes or no? Right. 25th ticket must be the third one, unfavorable. That is only one chosen out of 1. And what is the favorable thing for T4? 26th to 40th ticket. How many? How many? 26 to 40, count them. 14. If it is 14, 15, we have only 24, 39. Where is the remaining? How many? Out of those 15, you have to choose 1. This is the answer. Out of those 15, this is for T4. This is for T1, T2. This is for T3. And this is for T4. That's the thing. These are the favorable things. Whenever any question is given in the probability, you need to think about number of exhaustive events and number of favorable events. Exhaustive, out of 40, we have chosen 4 number of exhaustive. Now among those, the favorable are only 4. Those 4 can be chosen in this manner. That's enough. Okay. Write another one which is related with addition theorem on probability. A box contains 4 red and 6 black balls. 4 red and 6 black balls. A box contains 4 red and 6 black balls. 2 balls are chosen randomly. 2 balls are chosen randomly. Chosen randomly. What is the probability? What is the probability that both the balls are of same color? What is the probability that both the balls are of same color? Same color. Both the balls are of same color. So we have taken 2 balls. Totally how many balls are there? Huh? So out of 10 we are choosing 2 balls. Those 2 must be either red or black. Okay. Do you have any ball which is both red and black? Say yes or no. Is it given? No. So we need to choose 2 balls, both are of same color. Okay. So required probability equals to probability of drawing 2 red or means union 2 black balls. Okay. Since we don't have any ball which is both red and black, we don't have any ball which is both red and black. Both events are mutually exclusive. So you can write probability of drawing 2 red or probability of drawing 2 black. Of drawing 2 red. Yes, please. Totally we have 10. Out of 10, choose 2 balls. Both are red. Both are red. How many red balls are there? 4 were given. You may choose 2. 2 chosen out of 4 given red. 2 chosen out of 4 given red. Okay. Next. Either that or means plus, or again totally you are having 10 balls, choose 2. Yes, among those how many balls are there? 6. Out of 6, choose again 2 balls. Is it clear or not? So what is the answer? 4C2, 4 into 3 by 2. What is it? 6 by 10C2, 10 into 9 by 2. What is the value? 45. Also 45. 6C2, 6 into 5 by 2, 15. So what is the answer? 21 by 45. 3 sevens. Anything else? 3 15s. 7 by okay. So theorem is correct. Either or same time. Either or same time, same time. Okay, same race. Then you have to use addition theorem on probability. While using addition theorem, you need to observe whether they are mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive. Okay. And next we have to discuss dependent and independent events. Dependent and independent events. Okay. What are dependent events? అమ్మా ఎన్నింటి వరకు తీసుకోవచ్చు అప్ టు 1 అమ్మా 12:30. Okay, right. What are dependent events and what are independent events? No. Italian. What are dependent and what are independent events? మ్యూచువల్ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ అది వదిలేసేయండి, మర్చిపోండి. మళ్ళీ అక్కడిది ఇక్కడిది అక్కడ పెట్టకూడదు. డిపెండెంట్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇండిపెండెంట్ అంటే ఏంటి మీరు చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు. నౌ యు ఆర్ డిపెండెంట్ ఆర్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ రిగార్డింగ్ యువర్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిసోర్సెస్. యు ఆర్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ యువర్ parents or guardian or somebody else. Okay, you are dependent. Now tell me what. See, you pass your intermediate, you need to get the admission in where? Graduation or ఏమంటారు, either it is bachelor of technology or bachelor of engineering, whatever it may be. Okay, bachelor of science or whatever it may be. In order to get the admission in any graduation, your intermediate result is required. Okay, if you pass your intermediate, then only you are eligible to get admission in graduation. Okay na? Your graduation admission is affected by your intermediate result. If you have not passed your intermediate, it won't allows you to get the admission in degree, any degree. Okay, so your BTech admission is depending on your inter result, or your inter result affects your graduation admission. Say yes or no? Clear or not? So dependent event means, let you consider the event A. Let you consider the event A, which is occurred as a result of one trial. ఇంటర్మీడియట్ అనేది మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఒక సెట్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్తో మార్కులు తెచ్చుకుంటారు. am I right? Right, that is one trial, one set of examination, that is one trial. Okay, A occurred as a result of one trial. Capital A occurred as a result of one trial. Next, after happening A, after finishing your intermediate exams, then you are trying to get the admission into your bachelor degree. Okay, bachelor degree, that is BTech or BSc or BBM or whatever it may be, or BA. This is bachelor degree. So this is as a result of first trial, and this happens as a result of second trial. A affects B, or B depends on A. B depends on A. While we are discussing about dependent or independent events, they are going to occur as a result of different trials. If 2 events are there, 2 trials required. If 3 events are there, 3 trials required. If n events are there, n trials required. N trials required. But in the previous case, all are happening in only one trial. Addition theorem on probability. All are happening in only one trial. Now here, if 2 events are there, 2 trials. 3 events, 3 trials. 4 events, 4 trials. Okay, that is about the dependent events. Right? First you note the definition of it. If the happening of an event as a result of one trial, if the happening of an event, if the happening of an event as a result of one trial, as a result of one trial, affects the happening of event, happening of event as a result of another trial, happening of event as a result of another trial, as a result of another trial. Such events are known as, such events are known as, such events are known as dependent events, dependent events. Dependent events. Let capital A be an event as a result of first trial, as a result of first trial with its happening probability, with its happening probability P of A, with its happening probability P of A. A first trial with its probability P of A, okay? And after happening A, after happening capital A, another event B has occurred after happening capital A. Another event B has occurred as a result of second trial, as a result of second trial, as a result of second trial with its happening probability, with its happening probability P of B given A. Now don't say that it as B, but you call it as B given A, given. Okay, this notation to be called as given A. Whatever we are writing in the denominator needs to be happened as a result of first trial, as a result of first trial. After happening A, as a result of second trial, B is occurred. So P of B given A means B occurred as a result of second trial, and before that A must be occurred with its happening probability P of A. So P of B given A, here A affects B or B is affected by A, B depends on A. So we call this as conditional probability. Write down. We say that P of B given A as, we say that P of B given A as conditional probability. Conditional probability. Conditional probability. Conditional probability means without happening A, B is not going to occur as a result of second trial. Two events, two trials. First you need to get A. After happening A, you will get B. Okay, B given A. Probability of B given A. Do remember. Now in this case, write down, in this case, the probability of happening In this case, the probability of happening both A and B. In this case, the probability of happening both A and B as a result of two trials. As a result of two trials. Two events, two trials. As a result of two trials is P of A intersection B equals to P of A intersection B equals to yes, what is happening first? P of A and intersection means and means multiplication. P of B given A, don't say B by A. P of B given A. Okay, you need to get A first as a result of first trial. After happening B is going to occur as a result of second trial. That is with probability P of B given A. Okay, this is known as multiplication theorem on probability. Write down. This is known as multiplication theorem on probability for dependent events. Multiplication theorem on probability. Multiplication theorem on probability for dependent events. For dependent events. Okay, right. Now tell me, what are independent events? Huh? What are independent events? This is very important. A small thick thin difference between dependent and independent. First one is affecting a second one. Here also in independent events, if two events are there, two trials required. 3 events, 3 trials. 4 events, 4 trials. N events, N trials. What are independent events? If the first one doesn't affect the second one. Okay. So normally, if you are doing your BTech, MTech, and then PhD, you will be a great scientist. Okay. You will be a great scientist. Then afterwards, you are supposed to work under administrators. Am I right? Who are the administrators? You are allowed to work. Suppose if you are working in a university or as a scientist in some of the institutions, so you are supposed to work under IAS, Indian Administrative Service, right? Who will become IAS? Any third class graduate. Any third class. Ante third class lo pass aina, ఏ డిగ్రీ హోల్డర్ అయినా, ఇంజనీరింగే అవసరం లే, బిఏ థర్డ్ క్లాస్లో పాస్ అయిన ఆయన కూడా ఐఏఎస్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఓకే, ద గ్రేట్ బీటెక్ ఎంటెక్ పిహెచ్డి సైంటిస్ట్ హ్యాస్ టు వర్క్ అండర్ అమ్మా హ్యాస్ టు వర్క్ అండర్ third class degree IAS officer. Am I right? Right? And those third class degree IAS officers are working under చెప్పాలి, డెమోక్రటిక్ సిస్టమ్ కదా మంది, చెప్పాలి. దే ఆర్ వర్కింగ్ అండర్ ఏమా డెమోక్రటిక్ పొలిటికల్ సిస్టమ్ ఆర్ డెమోక్రటిక్లీ ఎలక్టెడ్ పీపుల్. ఫర్ ఎంపీ, ఎమ్మెల్యే ఆర్ మినిస్టర్స్ ఆర్ ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్, do they need any educational qualification? As per the constitution, they don't need any educational qualification. Okay, great BTech, MTech, PhD scientist working under third class degree holder who is an IAS officer, and the great IAS officer who competed more than 10 lakhs of people and that particular examination become IAS, and they are working under great MPs or ministers of central government or state government who don't have any qualification. Okay, here your educational qualification is not affecting your job profile. Am I right or not? If you are becoming a minister, ఏమంటారు, బాగా చదువుకున్న ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ ఎవరి దగ్గర చేస్తారు, ఏమి చదువుకొని మినిస్టర్ గారి దగ్గర చేయాలి, తప్పదు. సమ్ టైమ్స్ ప్రీవియస్లీ ఐ డోంట్ నో, లాస్ట్ ప్రీవియస్గా కొంతకాలం క్రితం IITs, you know about the IITs, Indian Institute of Technologies, they working under Ministry of Human Resource Development, MHRD కింద అవి వర్క్ చేస్తాయి సెంట్రల్ గవర్నమెంట్లో. మినిస్ట్రీ ఆఫ్ హ్యూమన్ రిసోర్స్ డెవలప్మెంట్ మినిస్టర్ ఎవరు, ఇంటర్మీడియట్ పాస్ అయిన వాళ్ళు. ఇంటర్మీడియట్ పాస్ అయినటువంటి MHRD మినిస్టరు ఎవరిని కంట్రోల్ చేస్తున్నారు, ద గ్రేట్ PhD పీపుల్ and even postdoctoral. One of my students did postdoctorate, and now she is working in IIT Dhanbad, and she is supposed to obey the orders of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, whether that minister is having any qualification or not. Okay, and there is one more important thing in India, not only in India but also in some other countries. The great BTech, MTech, PhD working under third class degree holders, who are the administrators as per the examination, and they are working under the ministers. They don't need any qualification, but they are kneeling before the people who are having long hair and wearing the long clothes and just saying God bless you. Who are those? Babas. The great BTech, MTech, PhD working under IAS third class degree holders, they are working under ministers who don't have any educational qualification, but with the support of the public, but they are kneeling before the great Babas. They will have only long hair, wearing the long clothes and just saying God bless you, and everybody are kneeling before them. Do you know who is having more gold? Okay, just do you have who is having more gold? Babas are having more gold. You are surprisingly thinking, so if Babas are men, so what you will do? Don't bother about those things and don't worry about it. Nowadays in India, lady Babas are also very famous. You may also become lady Baba. You are already having long hair, you wear the long clothes, simply saying God bless you, you will get more money, more gold, more lands, whatever you need, you will get it at your feet. Am I right or not? In order to become Babas, do you need any educational qualification? No educational qualification. Congratulations, you are all Babas now. Okay, you are all eligible to become lady Babas. So no gate, no BTech, nothing else. Okay, no gate classes. You may go out after the class and do practice. Just say, stand somewhere, give the blessings to everybody. God bless you. Everybody will come before to you and then kneel down and you will get everything. That is not possible for everybody. That is only possible for somebody. For that you need to disappear some few years before all the people. Okay, now you tell me, Babas or lady Babas, do they need any educational qualification? You don't need any educational qualification. Sometimes, somewhere, your employment is not affected by your educational qualification. Educational qualification is one event and your employment is another event. Sometimes, in some places, both are purely, speak out, both are purely independent. Your employment is not affected by your educational qualification. Your educational qualification doesn't affect your employment. Am I right or not? Say yes or no. Right. So here, independent event means the first happening event doesn't affect the second happening event. Okay. If two events are there, two trials. Three are there, 4, 5, n trials. Okay. Write down independent events. If the happening of an event as a result of first trial, if the happening of an event as a result of first trial, as a result of first trial, doesn't affect the doesn't affect the doesn't affect the happening of the events as a result of another trial, such events are known as independent events. If A comma B are two independent events, if A comma B are two independent events happening as a result of two trials, with their happening probabilities, P of A comma P of B, P of A comma P of B, then the probability of happening both the events as a result of two trials, is P of A intersection B. P of A intersection B. Happening, CMA, A and B. And means multiplication or intersection. Okay. Or means union plus. Okay. Here A and B as a result of two trials. Both are independent. Which is happening first? P of A into P of B. That's enough. Okay. If A and B are two independent events, what is P of B given A? What is the meaning of P of B given A? A happened first and B happened second. So we are going to find the probability of happening of B after happening A. So A affects B or not? No. What I am saying is A and B are two independent events. If A and B are two independent events, what is P of B given A? P of B only, not 0. Write down. Or P of A given B equals to P of A only. When you have to write like this, in case of independent events, write down. If A comma B are two independent events, then P of B given A equals to P of B. P of A given B equals to P of A. P of A given B equals to P of A. Okay. Now I'm going to generalize this for n number of events. A1, A2, so on, An. If A1, A2, so on, An are n number of n number of independent events with their happening probabilities. With their happening probabilities. P of I for I equals to 1 to 3 so on n. P of I for I equal to 1 to 3 so on n. And the probability of happening A1 and A2 and so on An. Probability of happening A1 and A2 and A3 so on An as a result of ఒకసారా రెండు ఎన్ని సార్లు as a result of how many trials? N trials. Probability of having A1, A2 and A3 so on and An as a result of N trials. Or IL is as a result of N trials. P of A1 intersection A2 intersection An equals to P of A1 into P of A2 into so on into P of An. So on into P of An. Okay, this is generalization of multiplication theorem on probability for independent events. For independent events. Okay. I think it is 30. So we'll resume the class after half an hour. ఎంత లంచ్ బ్రేక్ 40 minutes. ప్రిపేర్ చెప్పండి కనీసం లంచ్ బ్రేక్. So 1:30 we will resume the class and we have very important problems on dependent, independent and Bayes theorem. Annotation is very important because you will find the difference between previous definition and also dependent, independent event. Okay. Right.